welcome to Fix It with Fowler. My name's Steve and I'm going to show you how to cut a concrete slab with an angle grinder. Okay, so what are you going to need? Obviously you're going to need the slab that you're going to cut. In this instance I've got some bricks to place it on to get it off the ground. That means when you cut through you're not going to damage the blade or you're not going to damage anything underneath it. I've got a piece of wood here for a straight edge and some clamps to secure it. Obviously a tape measure and a pencil for marking it out. The 9-inch angle grinder with a diamond blade. Now it's important you have a diamond blade because it will give you a really good cut. Diamond blades last for a long time. They're expensive to buy initially, but I've had this one a couple of years and it's still as good as when I bought it. Probably the most important thing you should consider is PPE. So I've got some gloves, some safety glasses, some ear defenders because these are really loud, and a dust mask because obviously the dust that it gives off is pretty bad. So that's the tools you need, that's the PPE you need. One thing I will say is before you start to cut, maybe as a courtesy you should look at the neighbours, check no one's got any washing out, because once you do start cutting the dust that it gives off is quite bad, and obviously you don't want to upset anyone. So right, I'm going to make a start. Okay, so firstly, lay some bricks out to support the slab to get it off the ground. Now these slabs are really heavy, so obviously you just got to be mindful of your back when you're actually lifting them. Okay, so once you've got the slab on some bricks, you want to try and get it as solid as you can so there's not much movement. The next thing is obviously to get your measurements. Mark the slab with a pencil. Now you can do this freehand, so you can make your mark on the slab like so, and then what you could do, you could cut down that with a grinder. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you want a perfectly straight edge, the best way to do it is to clamp a piece of wood onto the slab and then cut along that piece of wood. Okay, so that's the clamps in position. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check that the actual grinder's not going to foul on the clamps. That's fine, I can get it, no problem at all. So obviously I'll get my PPE on, and then what I'm going to do with the cut is we'll make one cut just to sort of score the top to set the blade in the right motion really. So the blade obviously spins in a clockwise direction, so when we come to cut, what we're actually going to do is we're going to start, make a cut, just scribe the top, and then we'll go up and down until we eventually cut through. We won't try and cut it in one go. If you try and cut through in one go, these are 50mm thick concrete slabs. If you try and cut through in one go, you've got a chance of the blade actually gripping or jamming. Now obviously due to the speed of it rotating, if it does, it can give you a little kick. So the other important thing to obviously make sure you keep your feet out of the way. The last thing you want to do is have your foot there and something happens and you end up, well, having an accident. So right, on to the cut. Okay, so as you can see, that's a nice clean cut. So that's going to go back down on the shed base that I'm just laying. I've got 2 more of them to do, exactly the same process. It's the same process if you want to cook natural stone. It's just a lot easier with natural stone because they tend to be thinner. So hope you like the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.